yeah, welcome to the table team and welcome to your match reaction of Leeds United 2, Bristol City 1. Good game, what I saw of it, Mally. A really good game.
Yeah, excellent. Should have been 3-4. Should have been 3-4, maybe 5.
Like I says, we just don't seem to be clinical enough in front of goal.
Rutter missed a sitter. Some of them missed a sitter. I thought Rutter's goal were onside, but obviously we don't have the luxury of VAR, so that whatever they decide, we accept. But I thought it were onside.
I thought, what I saw of it. Thankfully, I couldn't get the game properly. It kept buffeting and all sorts. But what Gary were commentating on and telling me what were happening during the game, I thought Leeds were well on top.
Absolutely.
We need to be more clinical in front of goal. We need to start I mean, look, a win's a win. A win is a win, and I get it. I think Bandy said it. If we'd have scored 2 more goals, them 2 goals would have gone in. We would have gone up to 4th.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's early days yet.
Well, we're going to an international break, Molly, off of another win. So happy days for me.
I thought actually did well at right back.
Dan James played really well.
Yeah, he had a good game. Yeah, we're all right.
Routier's getting better. I saw a lot of Routier. It's getting a lot better, if you ask me.
Rodden and Strike was solid. Perot, again, he was quiet, but he was playing him in that deep role. He got his goal, so you can't say much, can you? I still don't like him in that position, but Farker knows his strikers, so fairly fluff.
Routier played another beautiful ball in again, you know.
I know.
Who were it? He played it late in second half. And Gary says it was a beautiful ball, really nice, beautiful. It was a cut through pass as well. He did it again.
They played a few. It's great. But Farker's a gaffer, so whatever he's doing, it's working. So because we're winning, so can't complain.
Great result. It's a win, but it should have been more.
Yeah, I agree.
Steve, hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. Up to 5th.
Right, I don't know any of the results.
Evening team, another win. That's from Inky. Richard was just offside.
Fair enough.
3 points matching on together. Great commentary, Gary, as well, by the way, mate. Thank you. Rutter, was my man of the match. I thought Rutter played really well. He's getting better. He's like a wine, isn't he? He gets better day by day. And that's all we can ask of him.
Another good game.
Right, the first half, the Rutter miss, Mally. Should he have missed that, or did it just come at him too fast?
Well, he hit it off his heel, didn't he? He shouldn't have missed that. Nobody should miss that. You could have scored that. Nobody shouldn't miss that. But for whatever reason, it hit his heel.
Yeah,
so he obviously he wasn't in full control of it, was he?
We'll get back into the game in a minute, but what did you think about him making the substitutions at 92nd minute, bringing Ayling and Cooper on and stuff?
Tightening
Will that just to run clock down?
I don't know if they do run clock down because they had it on, don't they? So I think it was just to tighten it up at back with Cooper and Ayling.
Just put it down, look at that. It's I'm just going to try and get breaking news. The last of the Wilcos closed today, so there's no more Wilcos anymore.
Yeah, I know they were shutting down.
Sad, isn't it? Watched on Leeds 3 points. Archie Gray looked well comfortable. Yeah, played well. Did Archie Gray? He shoots some nice touches.
He was up against a good player. Was it Bell or Bell?
Tackles in as well.
Yeah, played well. I thought they all played well. I don't think they were a bad player on park, to be fair. Somerville were annoying me again, being greedy. That's just how he is. Can't
see
complain.
Bamford, Bamford come on, and instead of shooting, he tried to lay people on.
Yeah.
Lay ball to people.
Yeah, did it a couple of times.
He's a total different player to Somerville.
Yeah.
Would you call him a team player, Mally? I know people have a go at Bamford, but would you call him a team player?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Not greedy, is he? He's not greedy.
Most selfish players would have had a strike at goal.
I'm just going to quickly show people table for you, Mally. Just going to show you a table.
On another day, Bamford would have had a shot.
So as you can see, Leeds now are in 5th on 19 points. Look at Leicester. They're on 30 points now.
Yeah, good. They've only lost one game. That's the difference. They've lost one game, we've lost 5.
We've lost 2, haven't we? Lost 2.
Oh yeah, so we have.
I think we've drew too many games, Mally.
Yeah.
You know, goal difference 17. Goals for 17. Goals against 11. Goal difference 6.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we're all
right.
It's
still really tight, isn't it? It's still really tight. I mean, 19 points. Take away 3, that's 16. So from 11th up to 4th, there's 3 points gap between them.
Yeah.
Mad. We've got Norwich next.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
Am I right? Just take table away for you, Mally?
Yeah, carry on, Matt.
James cleared one off the line with his head as well. Yeah, he did. He did. That's why you always have a man on back post. Stu and I got the correct score. You should copy our scores, Inky. And James was sublime again. Mally, do you think, right? I spoke to briefly on this on the Gary's watch along. Players like Bamford, Dan James, Cooper, and Ayling. Do you think once people have made up their mind on these type of players, whatever they do, they'll never change their mind?
I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Everybody's got their own opinions on certain players. But you see, all you can do is
I see Bamford as a team player who could bring more than just goals to this team.
Yeah.
He gets slayed.
All Cooper, you can do.
He gets slayed because he's League One Liam. I don't believe. I don't buy it.
All you can do is rate him on that particular performance. They all have good games.
That's what I said.
Bad games.
Performance rated. Rate them on the game what they've just played, not what they did 2-3 years ago.
At the moment, Dan James is consistently good. So you can't knock him.
He's more than just a speed merchant, isn't he, Mally?
No, he scored a goal.
Yeah, a good goal and all. Anyway, I thought when I saw it go to Dan James, I thought he's gonna blaze this over to Rose Head because you see it out all the time. They just put too much power on it, but he kept it down. He kept it low.
Good goal.
Amani, I'm sure you hated Dan James at one point.
Never. Never.
People, look. I think if you can admit that you made a mistake on a player or on a manager or on anything, I think it takes a big person to do that with big personality to change the mind.
You're allowed to change your opinion. Of course you are.
Of course you are. Like you don't. It's like you give an argument and you give something with it. You said, you don't think Perot's playing in the right place, but Farker's winning games, so he got his goal.
That's right. So can't complain. I just prefer him as a centre forward, but we know we're not going to see that. So be it.
Alfred, he should have shot when he had a chance.
He would have done normally. Maybe he's
me. Who me?
Maybe he's just got a little bit of fear in him.
It's always been. Look, no matter what you think of Bamford, he's always been a team player.
Hmm?
He does the dirty work. He runs that line. He doesn't just stay in middle.
No, he presses well.
Yeah.
Which is something that I don't think Rutter or Perot do.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that today. I did. The back. Adam's here. The back players.
Hi, mate.
And the back players. You know, the opponent's defence had a bit more time than I'd like them to have on ball. You know, we should be hurrying. You know, we've got. We saw Rutter use his pace. He's got a lot of pace. So why not chase him down?
Maybe Farker doesn't obviously play that way. You know, maybe don't play with a high press. So,
how are you, Adam, mate? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm happy about today, yeah.
Whatever decisions they made, they worked. So,
yeah.
Long may it continue.
And Perot took his goal well, didn't he, Mally?
Yeah, very good. Very good goal.
And Dan James were a good goal, wasn't it?
A little nutmeg.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Dan James does really well. Dan James has been doing really well. We all played well, but still lack judgment in places. Lack of judgment in places.
Okay, every presenting.
Do we need to stop people stopping bad judgments on James? That'll never stop, will it?
No, unfortunately not, Adam. No. I think once people have made up their minds about somebody or something, that's it. It's stuck. But it shouldn't be like that.
I think it's wrong. Like I think it's wrong.
People can change, and people can change their minds. They shouldn't have to fear about changing their minds.
No.
It's a lot easier to change your mind when you're winning.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Harmonie, and he always had no final ball. This season he's been on fire. At least I admit when I am wrong. Unlike those who change it from game to game. Yeah, but I don't think people change their mind from game to game. I think what people do is criticise. They make a judgment on players game by game, Harmonie.
Was that Dan James?
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, he has got a lot more to his game. Yes, Harmonie, I'll give you that. So yeah, that you do. I always backed Pervada and Rutter too when they were getting pelted by everyone. Look, Pervada just needed to grow up a little bit. He needed to grow up. He was a young man. He was a young man. He needed to grow up.
Rutter's confidence is growing game by game. You can see it.
Yeah, he's gonna be one class player, that lad, isn't he, Mally?
Yeah,
I like him already.
Willie's not in chat, and Willie sent me a question, and I'm going to ask everybody. Willie sent me a question, and I was going to say it this morning, this afternoon when we did it, but I didn't, and it's a really good question. Manage videos. Just let me pause that. Just give me a sec. It goes right. Here we go. Right, comments. Willie's question was,
sorry about that.
Right, Willie's question was, let's see if I can find it. How do I find it? I don't want Elf for a review. Right, here we go. Right, it was. My question is: do Leeds United have a better quality team now than they had when they won the championship in 2019 and 2020 season, Malik.
I reckon, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Rafinha and Phillips and Pablo and with some good players, but yeah, we're on par.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're any better, but we're definitely on par.
Well, we had Ben that season when we got promoted. We had Ben White, didn't we? He made a massive difference to Leeds United at back. Scored some good goals as well. He was good in both boxes. But I genuinely believe, when this group of players get used to each other properly, and I mean gel and everything, I don't think we've clicked yet. I think there's a lot more to come from this Leeds United team. I really do. I think a lot of these players can raise the levels a bit more, and I think they can be a bit more careful when we do shooting and stuff and not rushing. I think there's a lot what this team can do, and I do think this team is better than the 2019-2020 season team. Anyway, I think so by a good amount.
You've got to bear in mind that the likes of Cooper, Ayling, Dallas, they're all 3 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
And then on top of that, like I say, we had Phillips, Rafinha, Clicky, Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
We had some good players.
Rafinha. I thought we bought Rafinha when we got promoted to Premier League.
Don't think so. I don't know. We might have done.
Because we had Alioski, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I admit, Amani, I thought Rutte looked like he was running on ice, and running on ice. He changed my mind. Good evening,
Alan. Evening, mate.
He's just getting in confidence. That's all. The crowd are singing his name. He's just playing very, very well.
Comes off with a smile. He's always playing with a smile on his face as well, what I like to see.
Yeah, he does.
Sign of a player enjoying himself. Whereas when Perot come off a midweek, I'll be honest with you, I was a bit concerned with that body language because he didn't look happy.
He looked way more better today, didn't he?
Maybe he knew himself that he were a bit off it. Sometimes you get games like that where no matter what you do, you just note comes off.
But today it just came off.
Yeah.
Oh, Haaland! Look at Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Last two games he hasn't scored. He's been really off for Erling Haaland standards. Note's been coming off for him.
But the trouble with Haaland is he set his standards so high. So it's difficult.
Do you think that's the fans who have set his standards too high and all?
Sorry?
Do you think the fans have done that by setting his standards too high?
No, I think he's done it himself. And it must be difficult to keep them standards up.
I agree.
Whenever you're knocking ball in back at net 2 and 3 times a match, then obviously your confidence is going to be sky high. You go a couple of matches without scoring, you're thinking, you start doubting yourself.
Or else I'm dropped.
What am I doing wrong?
I don't think I've ever said this before, but I often think about Erling Haaland, and for him to get where he's got to, the amount of effort he's put into his shooting techniques, and it won't have just been practicing half an hour a day. He'd be day after day after day after day from being a kid. Absolutely. You know what I mean? From being a kid, and it takes a lot of dedication. It really does. I I complain. I don't complain, but that I get tired a lot now, and to do it day after day after day, it's very difficult. And doing anything day after day after day is difficult.
It must
It has to
wire out. It must wire you out.
I used to practice every day.
Did you?
Yeah, I did it. When I played for school, but you know, if I wasn't practicing on pitch, I'd be in gym.
Yeah.
I'm practicing in gym.
Yeah.
I practice every day. I loved it.
I played.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you enjoy it, if you love it, you know, you just want more.
You see, it's like me. I mean, I've got right. I will have eventually when Shirley Ann gets a bit older. But I've got time to go to gym. But do you know what it is, Mally? I just don't fancy it. Don't fancy it at all. I just don't fancy going to gym.
You don't.
I know that sounds daft, and I know I need to, but I just don't fancy it. I don't want to.
If you've got the space, why don't you get us in a little multi gym for you and Lee? Some nice little multi gyms around.
Possibly because
just means if you've got the space.
You see, because I don't. Because I mean, because I don't eat a lot and stuff. My stomach's turned into like jelly. It used to be hard, but I used to be big but hard. But now you can roll it. It's like it's like having a Michelin tire around your waist.
Do you have a garage, or do you have room for a garage?
No, we live on top of a hill.
Right.
It's like a moat, so it's like a balcony, and then the grass verge, and then half side. No, wish I did. I might get some in back garden when I get it flagged. Hi, all, hiya, Robbo, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to click off your message. Hope you're doing well, Robbo. Yes, I remember you saying that, Danny. When I was praising him, funny game is football. Malarkey, yeah. No matter what my personal opinion is on any Leeds player, I still want them to be successful and to do great for Leeds United. Yeah, well, yeah, you don't. Yeah, I mean, I've heard, this is no word of a liar. I've actually heard people say that they wish that certain players got injured, so we didn't have to see them play on pitch, and I think that's disgusting. I think that's really disgusting. We should, you shouldn't wish injury on your opponent. Never mind your own.
No, you don't. Which I think is wrong.
They should be playing on medic.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I agree. We see. The thing is as well, right? We're not privileged to see what they do in training. We don't watch them train. We don't know what they do. We don't know what they're like on training pitch. We don't know if the Farker seems to come across to me like it's not only about performing in games. You've got to perform in training.
Or else you're not going to get a game.
I think so. Yeah, I think it goes a lot on that with him. I think he expects the best with both training and game time. I mean, I knew a player, a school kid, who we played football with. He was absolutely fantastic, really clever, really.
How old were he?
About 15.
All right.
But you know what? He won't train. He wouldn't train. He didn't want to train. He hated it. And he gave it up. He gave it up because he just didn't want to train. And they told him, if you don't train, you don't play. So he gave up. He just give it up totally.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because they were really good. Yeah. Now, Stu, sell him and go to the American, etc. Only 5 minutes on the pitch, ridiculous. After 5 minutes on the pitch, ridiculous. Who's that?
I don't know.
No idea.
Who came on?
My thoughts. I speak. My mouth runs away with me. My thoughts have always been on a run of games. If somebody is consistently poor, then call them out. But abuses playing wrong. After the Saints game, all the Farker out, sell Bamford, Coops, Ailing, again, nonsense. Yeah, I did hear a lot of that. Yeah. When we lose, this player's rubbish, that player's rubbish. When we win, this player's brilliant, that player's brilliant. That's what it's like.
But that is often the case. If you get beat, then 9 times out of 10 you are poor. Otherwise, you won't get beat. It isn't very often you win a game being poor.
No.
And it says, I think we are trying to walk the ball in, trying to walk the ball in rather than having shots.
I don't know. I think it's a mixed bag this season. I don't think we're trying to walk it in as much as we used to.
No, Perot shot from outside box, didn't he?
Yeah, I know what he means. I mean, Ampadu had a couple of Rasmin shots.
Yeah, I
from
thought
outside box.
I remember Ampadu when he first come. I used to think his shooting needs a bit of work because we're always blazing it over bar.
Mm-hmm.
But he has been a bit more on target this time, hasn't he?
Maybe he's been practicing.
yeah.
What Rutter did in defence for our winning goal was stunning.
Well, he were brilliant. That
We were all over at Park. He did well. Played very well.
you can show that he's wanting to play every week, isn't it?
Yeah, even Harmonie saw some long range shots.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see some long range efforts today, though.
Yeah. It's nice to see him. It's nice to see him on target for a change.
Andy says early now and going soft and tender. No golden boot this season.
Nope.
He can check it on when he wants to, Carter. You watch. When he starts, you see, right, unfortunately, I ain't got him as my captain in FPL, but you watch him tomorrow against Arsenal.
He'll change.
He'll score. Watch him score tomorrow. It's what they do.
Yeah. It's early days.
It's what they do.
There's plenty of time.
Haaland learned to kick by booting his. Hang on. Haaland learned to kick by booting his tractor. When he kept breaking down. When I played Sunday League, I used to practice with my goalkeeping.
Absolutely. It's the only way you can. It's the only way you can improve, isn't it?
And he hated it, David Batty.
Yeah, well, David Batty don't even talk about football.
No,
don't even talk about it. Don't bother him at all.
Quite
David
bizarre,
Batty
isn't it?
It was a job to David Batty, wasn't it?
It's quite strange, isn't it? That?
I heard he was one of our good players with David.
He was one of our better players. They were very good. It's strange when a player goes down that route.
My other favourite would Dubry. Michael.
He was obviously there just to do a job, and then when he did his job, he went home and enjoyed his family.
Yeah.
Well, last I heard with him, he enjoys fishing a lot. He enjoys fishing, being on his own. Him his rod and his river. That's all of it. That's all he does. He loves it.
He lives on Wharf, don't he? He lives on Wharf.
Yeah.
At Boston Spa.
I can't remember
Michael,
how
Malk, hope you're doing well, Malk. Hi again. Sorry, mate. What will that, Adam?
Where is it that where you said?
Boston Spa?
Yeah.
In between Tadcaster and Leeds.
All right.
All we ask is 100% win or lose.
Yeah.
You can ask it. And I think our players give that today. I do. First half, though, I tell you, first half injury time when they got their equaliser. I don't know what Glenn Kamara were doing. He were looking at the opposite corner flag where what corner come from.
Yeah.
He played better in
the second half. That were weird with the but you know, they all switched off. I think there were 3 of them who switched off.
Just switched off at that point.
I think anybody can switch off, can't they?
Yeah, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. They should be playing till final whistle. Luckily, we pulled it back in second half. Thankfully.
Thank God for that.
Batty hates football now.
Yeah.
Boston Spa is near the training ground, Adam.
It is.
Can we beat Norwich? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
I do think it's going to be a difficult game.
Down there.
No, we're away. We're away. 2 away games now on trot. Norwich and then Stoke.
They're struggling a bit.
We should beat Stoke. I'm not sure about Norwich.
It's going to be a difficult game, Norwich, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'll be happy with a point at Norwich.
Me too.
Again, we've got we've got 2 weeks to 2 weeks. The players have got 2 weeks. If I were Farker, I'd say to them all, look, go away for a week, have a week holiday, spend it with your family, come back training that following Monday, and we go again.
Yeah, I agree.
Let them spend a bit of time with the family.
Yeah, and we've got players coming back, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, do you think they might play a game behind closed doors, Mally?
Yeah. Well, they'll be training. They'll still be training.
Mm.
So we'll have
Can you get match fitness? Can you get match fitness in training, Mally?
Oh, of course you can. Of course you can.
Yeah.
See, I always thought there's training, getting up to speed, and getting up to match speed.
Yeah, no. You can get up to match fitness on training pitch.
I've got some good news to tell you.
Go on.
Well,
I've gone and joined a disabled football team in Bramley, Phoenix.
Excellent. What position?
Winger.
Winger.
Yeah.
Great.
And I'm 35 and I've still got it.
Left wing or right wing?
Right.
Yeah. Adam Somerville.
Yeah, I wear his number as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, for utter ball bouncing on him, seen the best miss them, so never mind. Yeah, yeah, it could have happened to anybody, couldn't it, Malk? Could have happened to anybody. If only if we don't eat any of the Elias cakes. I'll tell you something, it's going to be a weird feeling, is that, for Daniel Farker going back there, you know? It's going to be a really weird feeling going back. You know, being in opposition dugout. I think this will be the first time he's returned back to Norwich, won't it?
I think he'll get a good reception. Don't get me wrong.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
I don't think he left Norwich on bad terms, did he?
No.
No, it just didn't work, did it? They couldn't financially back him in Premier League. That was a problem. Norwich can't live with us.
Norwich can't live with us.
Parker might have a point to prove and say, yeah, this is what you could have had.
Yeah.
No, let us see.
Training gets you ready for a match.
Yeah.
That was funny other day. Oh, Adam, I used to live in Bramley. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've spent many happy hours in Bramley down on with us.
It's not the same as it used to be, Molly.
No.
Right. Leeds, Molly. What are nice parts of Leeds?
Nice parts of Leeds.
Yes. Randy?
Within the Leeds postcode.
Yeah, LS, yeah.
Oh, you're talking the likes of Weatherby and Linton, aren't you? Collingham.
Right.
That's where money is. Boston Spar's in Leeds postcode. Tadcaster's in Leeds postcode. You know.
So what about places like Horsforth and stuff like that?
Oh God.
Well, Horsforth's all right, but it's just bordering the city centre, and you got Horsforth, and you got like Farnley and Farnley and Pudsey, all out that way.
They've got a right dirty footballers in Horsforth. They all dirty tackling you and try and nug you. God help me when I play against them.
And then you out on 19, you've got the likes of Guiseley and Yeadon.
Yeadon's nice, isn't it?
So yeah, some nice places.
Is that Yeadon near the airport, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
See, my uncle lives in Skipton.
That's not.
Says it's nice there.
Yeah, that's not Leeds.
I don't think Skipton's West Yorkshire, is it?
Possibly. Might be North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire, I think. Well, they can't live with me, Bandy, unless I put a tent in the back garden. Funny. That's funny. Greenwood impressed today. Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Is that Sam Greenwood for Sunderland? For Birmingham. Where did Sam Greenwood go? Where Birmingham?
Birmingham with Tyler Roberts, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Tyler Roberts.
They were
I was born in
Bromley.
I live Withers, borders, Fairfield.
Fairfield, yeah. Oh, I spent bloody many a night down at Withers when I had my motorbike. A long time.
You're a bit of a dark horse, aren't you, Mally?
Yeah, he is, isn't it?
A long time ago. 50 years ago.
Hey, do you fancy taking over as a manager at our football team?
Yeah, Leeds 16 is nice. Cookridge and out that way. Then you've got Otley.
Otley Shevin.
Leeds 21.
Born in Bramley, then moved to Beeston.
Then got John Place in Albeck. So
I don't live far from Albeck.
You stayed in that vicinity, haven't you?
I don't live far from
I've heard that Beeston's pretty rough.
It is.
It's got rough areas. It's got some nice areas. Everywhere.
Stipson is North Yorkshire. Cheers, Gary. Ilkley is Ellis postcode.
It is 29.
Middlesbrough. Matt's from Middlesbrough. Danny Middlesbrough.
Is that where?
Middlesbrough he plays for, and it's got a good goal. I'll have to check that.
Sam Greenwood.
Streets are still cobbled when Mally was in Bramley. Where I live at Thornton, along our street, we're going to called Market Street, where Brontes were born and stuff like that. That's all cobbled. They've still got cobbled roads.
Have they?
Yes. You can they've still got, in certain places, they've got where they used to tail the horse and cats.
Oh, no wonder if car will be going bouncing up and down with your head.
That's how it used to be, wasn't it? McAnally back in day, horse and cats.
I won't remember that. I won't remember
that. Street, it's not too bad. Some good areas in Beeston.
There's very little. There's very little I know about postcodes in Leeds after spending 20 years in transport. I know most of Leeds.
Oh, I didn't.
So what did you used to do with Mally with transport?
Well, arrange all transport for hospital. From
NHS.
Yeah. Whether it be contract taxis or any runs, any GP pickups and all that.
You had to take me a few times to that Bexley at St James's.
Yeah.
I walked in that win, and honestly, when I went around that corner, I was youngest one there, and I thought, no thanks. That's what made me stop smoking. It made me stop smoking, honestly, it did. Right. Lived in Ancombe, near York, Headingley, and Acombe. That's a nice part, isn't it?
A64, yeah.
Headingley and Roseborough Dale near Barnsley a long time ago.
Yeah, that's South Yorkshire.
Yeah, Silla's grants from Barnsley. Beeston, you need to padlock your pockets.
That's why I have to keep hold of my pocket money.
Danny says, I'm the same. Molly was a driver's mate and used to work in the offices in the taxis.
Yeah. Yeah, good days.
Well, when we've gone from a preview to talking about Leeds, I don't mind. That's what it's all about. Is this channel to talk about whatever we want? But final words, then, Mally. Good win.
Good day. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good day. Good day in the office.
Could have been better.
Best time to go when international break.
Yeah. Could have been better. Should have been 4 or 5.
Should have been 4 or 5. I agree with that. But look, we might get the likes of Monto back.
Yeah.
Spence back.
Jed Spence.
I'm really surprised though that we didn't start Ailing or Cooper. Who
Yeah,
were that captain?
Strike.
Pascal.
Yeah. I mean, he's tried somewhat different, and it worked.
Yeah.
So it's a feather in his cap.
Left Olbeck, joined the army, lived in Edinburgh for 11 years. Now moved to Newcastle with wife and kids.
Tune.
How come you don't? I'm going to say, how come you don't support the Tune?
He lived in Olbeck, didn't he?
Yeah, I know, but what nights you'll be having there up in Newcastle?
The Tune land.
Beating PSG instead of Bristol.
And fantastic win. Good to go in the break on a high. I agree with that, Robbo. I agree with that, mate. Really do.
Yeah. So we can keep it up.
Yep.
Has anyone got else they want to say before we start wrapping the show up, guys?
No way, Jose.
Carry on, Matt.
Yeah, well, look, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated, as always. Enjoy your break. Honestly, I'm going to try and enjoy your break. You'll see us throughout. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to try and enjoy a little bit of a break. Definitely. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Much appreciated. Yeah, of course, Robbo. Thank you for your service, mate. Much appreciated. Keeping us all safe and stuff. Much appreciated, mate. Really do appreciate that. I know you didn't get treated. I know you don't get treated well, but you are appreciated. Let's put it that way. But yeah, anyway, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of the Table Team. There's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
And from me.
And from me.
Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Goodbye. Goodbye.